Welcome to the debut episode of The Rundown with yours truly, Hannah Duncan. The Rundown features a lineup of college and pro sports highlights and news. Let's go ahead and tip off the show with the NBA. This past weekend provided lots of entertainment with the All-Star contests. Karl Anthony Towns of the Minnesota Timberwolves won the Skills Challenge, and Klay Thompson beat his teammate and defending champion Steph Curry in the final round of the three-point contest. The slam dunk contest also always provides some great competition to watch, and it didn't disappoint this year as Aaron Gordon of the Orlando Magic took on Zach LaVine of the Minnesota Timberwolves in the final round. This video comes to us courtesy of the NBA. Aaron Gordon of the Magic comes out first in style, and then Zach LaVine of the Timberwolves. He's the defending slam dunk champion as well, but it could go either way. Both great players. Gordon will go first with the reverse between the legs dunk. A great start for him. He's eaten. Then Zach LaVine, he's up, and then he will do a behind the back one-handed reverse dunk. Just listen to the reaction of this one. Everyone going crazy. They say, "Stop it, Zach LaVine, stop it." Then Aaron Gordon will bring in the mascot with a between the legs and over the mascot dunk. Both players had a lot of great dunks and starting out awesome in this one. Did not disappoint. Everyone just cheering him on. Zach LaVine flushes the alley-oop from the free throw line. A great dunk from him. His teammates cheering him on too. Then Gordon, the mascot, spinning with the 360 slam. That's so awesome. We have to see it in slow motion. Then let's see it again. See, he comes in and brings it down hard. Both players, great performances. Then LaVine will spin too. He'll take the bounce and with the 360 cup slam. Both of these guys just really showing what they've got and showing off their skills. No mistakes from either one. Then Aaron Gordon again will stun everyone as he gets a perfect 50 after Zach LaVine goes one more time. Aaron Gordon will go and get a perfect 50 with his under the legs over the mascot dunk. He took a seat in the air. Look at the reaction from everyone here. Just a great performance from him. And everyone was saying that that was the most impressive dunk of the night. But would it win him the contest? We'll see. Zach LaVine would come back and try to counter as he just trying to compete against that. What a great dunk there. But LaVine will come back with a windmill from the free throw line. That's a perfect 52, and it could go either way for both players. Great competition here, some really great dunks and awesome talents you'll see. And then Gordon will be up again after LaVine. Both of them just showing off their skills there, and slow motion makes it even cooler. 10s all across the board. Then Gordon will take a bounce off the backboard. That's a 52 with the off the backboard two-hand windmill reverse dunk. Just really showing off his skills, and both players just really came to play tonight. And some people think that the All-Star weekend doesn't really bring much excitement, but definitely you see that here from these two players. LaVine, after the 50 from him, will come back, and he gets a between the legs reverse dunk. Another great performance from him. Just keeps coming back, and both players just keep coming and playing their best. They really want to win this competition. LaVine wants to play back-to-back. Gordon trying to stop him as he brings it all the way behind his head, down and back up with the double pump dunk. Slow-mo again there as you see, but that will only get a 47, not a 50, and that will pull him behind, and LaVine will be able to pull ahead later in this one. And LaVine coming out again will get through the legs, will seal the win as LaVine goes back-to-back between the legs from the foul line. Everyone going crazy and coming out there to support him. That seals the win for him, and he does go back-to-back. Just an awesome shot from him there. And the weekend concluded with the high-scoring game. The high-scoring All-Star game between the East and the West. Let's go ahead and take a look at those highlights. Courtesy of the NBA, in the 65th All-Star game, Russell Westbrook with the two-hand jam for the West. Then DeRozan with the spin move to counter. The jumper by Kobe Bryant goes around and finally goes in. Then Steph Curry takes it to the rim. Yes, Curry can dunk as he showed in this game. The All-Star game, lots of fun for the players as they get to show off their skills and compete in each other, but it's friendly competition as you see the players talking there. Durant will get another shot off the backboard, and then Coming near the end of the game, Curry will dribble it out. Everyone wants him to take a deep shot. He takes a shot from just inside half court, showing off his 3 skills as the West defeats the East, and Russell Westbrook wins the MVP award in Kobe Bryant's final All-Star game of his career. The West won with a final score of 196 to 173. On to some college basketball news. On Tuesday, number 25 Baylor defeated number 13 Iowa State 100-91 in overtime as the Bears' Jonathan Motley scored 27 points and had 10 rebounds. And the Fighting Illini beat Rutgers 82-66. On Wednesday night, number 20 Duke won a thriller over number 5 North Carolina with a final score of 74-73, and unranked Penn State upset number 4 Iowa 79-75 in the Hawkeyes' second loss in their last 3 games. Now it's time for our first commercial break. When we come back, we'll bring you baseball and hockey. Don't go away.
Getting married. Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, talk to State Farm agent Steve Bedford in Chatham. State Farm is there.
Welcome back to the Rundown. It's almost time for baseball season as pitchers and catchers officially reported this week ahead of spring training. Cardinals fans are awaiting a decision of who will be catching on opening day. Yadi Molina tore the ligament in his left thumb while applying a tag at home against the Cubs last season, and he needed multiple surgeries. He's recovering, but it is unknown whether or not he will be fully recovered in time for opening day. The Cubs are preparing for their season as well with some strong offensive power. Kyle Schwarber has already shown his strength as he showed up early for a position player for practice. He hit a home run in practice that flew to the parking lot and broke a windshield. Maybe a fun souvenir, but also pretty damaging. As we move into hockey, the St. Louis Blues had a very close matchup with the Dallas Stars on Tuesday. These highlights brought to us by the NHL. The Blues have won 3 of 4, partially because of backup goalie Brian Elliott. He's gone 9-3-2 since January 8th when Jake Allen was injured. Jump into the second period, the Blues are up 1-0, and then Shattenkirk will slide it across. He takes the return, shoots and hits the goalpost, but it goes away. And then another save by Elliott as it's loose in front, but he makes a great save to Rob Fiddler, and then Janmark scores for Dallas to tie the game at 1 with about 6.5 minutes left in the third. No more scoring, so we're headed to overtime. Steen fakes a shot. He shoots, but it's stopped, and then Steen will eventually get the puck back again for Stastny out to Kevin Shattenkirk, and he scores on a power play to give the Blues the overtime victory 2-1. The Blues take on the Coyotes tomorrow at 8 p.m. The division-leading Chicago Blackhawks have been looking very strong, as was shown in their game against Toronto on Monday. The Blackhawks were wrapping up a 4-game homestand, looking to avoid being winless. They got started early in this one as Mashiner scores to give the Hawks a 1-0 lead, and the Hawks weren't done yet. Then on a power play, Taves and Shaw were both there near the goal to score again and take a 2-0 lead. Still with 8:21 left in the first period, lots of time left in this game where anything could happen, but the Hawks were really just on fire tonight. Then Seabrook from 50 feet away pushes it right past the glove as the Hawks have 2 power play goals now, and the lead is 3-0. Hawks really having a great night and really rebounding well. We'll head to the third period with Chicago up 3-0. Just some great performances by them. Then Kane passes to Panarin, who will get in on the action too to score the third power play goal of the game. Now it's 4-0 Blackhawks. Still definitely not done yet though, they just had a lot of offensive plays in this game. Kane will have a lot of space in the next play, so you know what's going to happen. He drives with the shot and he scores. Another 4-point game for Patrick Kane as the Hawks are up 5-0 now. He did that the last time when they played Toronto as well. Chicago still not done yet though, as they just kept playing hard in this one and just kept going. Teravainen scores his first goal since January 6th, and the Hawks are dominating with a 6-0 score. Still lots of time left in the third period as they just keep coming forward in this one, and Toronto can't keep up with them. Taves will pass to Svedberg for the 7th goal of the game as the Chicago Blackhawks cruise past the Toronto Maple Leafs with a final score of 7-2 to end a 3-game losing streak. The last time Chicago won by a 5-goal margin, it was January of 2014. The Blackhawks beat the Rangers 5-3 on Wednesday to keep up the win streak. It's time for our last commercial break of the show today. When we come back, we'll bring you some lighthearted sports stories. Stay right there.
Never. Guaranteed.
You picked a beautiful ring.
Thank you. We're never having kids.
I love it here.
We are never moving to the suburbs.
We are never getting one of those. We're never having another kid.
I'm pregnant.
I'm never letting go.
For all the nevers in life, talk to State Farm agent Steve Bedford in Chatham. State Farm is there.
Welcome back to The Rundown. Now it's time for a look at some feel-good stories from the sports community this week. Tim Tebow, former NFL quarterback and current SEC Network analyst, hosted a prom for those people with special needs. Over 32,000 people attended 200 host churches throughout 48 states and multiple countries to enjoy their night to shine, as the event was named. Over 70,000 people volunteered at the proms to help make dreams come true. Tebow made appearances at several of the locations as well. He hopes to continue the event for many years. Another person's dream came true this week too. 9-year-old Maddie Wright made a deal with her dad that if Cam Atkinson of the Columbus Blue Jackets hockey team scored a goal in the game she attended on her birthday at the end of January, the Wright family could get a dog. Not only did Atkinson score 1 goal, but he scored 3 to lead the team. Maddie got her dog, and naturally she named him Cam, but she couldn't believe what happened next. Cam Atkinson wanted to meet the family, and they finally met this past Monday. Maddie and her family got to see behind the scenes at Nationwide Arena, and Cam the dog got some more attention from the Blue Jackets head coach and their president of hockey operations. It was a great day for the family and both Cams, as you see the two Cams meeting there and sharing a moment. That's it for this episode of The Rundown. You've heard me talk a little bit about pro sports now, but I want to talk with you. Follow The Rundown on Twitter and let us know if you love talking sports and if you want to be a guest on a future show. Also, let us know your favorite teams so we can be sure to include them in the show, and vote on Twitter for your preference, Blues or Blackhawks. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.